Alright everybody, this is Michael from freshbelief.com, and today I want to talk about longevity in your Kindle business. Now I'm going to start straight to the point and ask you, subscribe. No, that's not the one. Like the video if you like it. No, straight to the point is talking about review swaps. Alright, so why am I talking about review swaps and longevity? Alright, the point of this matter is your investment. Okay, so if you've already been in Kindle publishing long enough, you will know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, you're going to learn. If you've already just come, you're going to learn and know about this soon. So what am I talking about? Review swaps. That is when you can do it yourself. You can hire a VA, and you give a book to your VA, and they will swap with another VA, and they'll swap another, and that VA will give it to that one. That VA will review that book, and that VA over there will send the book to your VA, and they will swap. And that's a review swap. You know, you just swap in like author kind of. Review swapping, you know, kind of thing. Like they'll review yours, he'll review yours, blah blah. You get the picture. So on an average, the typical thing is you're paying $1.50 per review, and after that, okay, generally you're gonna get like 20, 30, maybe 30, 40 reviews on free. So you're getting that for $1.50. 150 times 40 is $60. And then you get the free reviews is for about 10 to 20. You know, 99 reviews, 10 to 20. So that's another. Let's say, just say $20 on top, so that's 80, and then 20 times that's 30. So that's 100. So you're spending $110. That's one book. Okay, that's it. Oh my god. Excuse the cough. So let's say in your series you have, let's say, 10 books, and then you have your box sets and your bundles. So that's 10. You're looking at maybe about 15 books. So that's 15 books in total. So in total for the review swapping, you're spending about $1,500. Alright? Now, out of that $1,500, you know that at the end of the day, about 30 of them reviews are going to stick. Okay? I wish it. I'm addicted to it. Alright, so, yeah, you know 30% of those reviews are going to stick. Now, the problem with this is that you're doing something black hat. Yeah, it is black hat. You can't deny it, kind of thing. But at the same time, think what you could do if you learn how to do advertising, build email lists, and invest your time in some white hat methods, and you spend that money onto them white hat methods. Think about it. I want you to think about it for a second. I'm gonna pause the video if you can. Just pause the video and think about the amount of money you're losing. Think about it. Because if you don't think you're losing money, you're a retard. I'm sorry, but you are. You're just insane. You're out of your mind. Okay, so how could you... I know a lot of people are like, okay, they go into these groups and then these courses and they tell them to do reviews. So I haven't been on a course yet which actually teaches, a Kindle publishing course which teaches, like, Email Marketing Except Publishing Email Success by Marta. That's a highly recommended course. But what I'm getting at is if you invested that $1,500 into advertising to get people onto your list, and you knew what to do, because it's hard if you don't know how to do Facebook ads and how to do it effectively, you're going to be throwing your money down the drain. That's why you should invest in a learn Facebook ads from YouTube videos, or, you know, go check out Miles Becker. He's really good with Facebook ads. You know, he shows you his campaigns and stuff, and you'll get some insight on that. He's got a YouTube channel. I'll link to it somewhere here so you can see it. And, you know, you can take some courses on learn how to do Facebook ads. Because once you understand how to do this Facebook ad, Google ads, you know, native ads, whatever time advertising, and getting people onto your mailing list, because if you can do this correctly and right, what happens then is you start to build a list of people who become an asset. Now, these list of people, they can become like book. Okay, like there's kind of like three stages to go into when you're like basically getting a book up and running. Okay, the book written, and then it goes to the book. Kind of people, they read the book. It goes to the proofreader, and then it goes to the book people. The book people are the people that read the book, and then if you need again, you send it back to the proofreader what needs to be changed, and then you send it on to the ARC team, which are the reviewers, and then it goes on. Then you make it live. You know, and when it goes live, the ARC team place reviews. You know, there's a few videos on YouTube about ARC team. I might even do one in the future. Alright, so you have the people that come into your list. Now, you want to be talking with the people that are most responsive. You basically say to them, do you want to be part of my art team? You know, they'll get a free copy of the book, you know, and all I need you to do is, you know, do a review before it goes live. So what you've done there, let's say out of that $1,500, you get 200 people that become part of your list. Now, not every single one of them is going to review the book when it goes live. That is just the fact of the matter. People have priorities, they do different things. You just got to set up an autoresponder to basically remind them, you know, over a period, like over the in the coming days, you know. So that is one way, you know, you can start to build a long-term asset. Another way is Facebook groups. Now, a lot of people talk about, okay, you know, Facebook is not the way to go, you know, it's just this kind of thing where you know, I sound like a child, don't I? Alright, but no, we're going back to it. So, what I mean by using Facebook groups. So, what you want to do is you want to go into Facebook groups which are related to the subject. Now, you want to check these Facebook groups are live and basically people are interacting in them. But it's not a group where people are just spamming, because if it's spamming, your message will get lost. Now, in these groups, you can't just go in there and post your message about your book straight away. You have to build an authority. Because if you don't build an authority in these groups, when you post this link to your book or your free content, you will be disregarded straight away. Why? Because people will think you're spamming. So let me give you an example. Some of the groups that I'm in, one of them is Marta's Publishing Email Success. You know, it's like the other day I published something to my blog. There was like an example about affiliate marketing, and I said, okay, this is what I do as affiliate marketing. Right there, bang, I've got traffic to my blog straight away. Now, before I did that, I actually asked the group owner if I could post it in there. Another example is that they were discussing something about, I think it was like Kindle publishing and Cayman Mastery in another group that I'm in. And I actually posted a link to my post. It was Cayman Mastery versus Self-Publishing Revolution. And because I'd given so much prior, investment and value to the group, they didn't mind me posting this, because they thought, okay, he's posting value again, you know, and the post that I was putting up there was related. Now, it might take a few weeks, it might take a month, you know, you just got to create value in the group, and you've got to just keep on helping people, kind of thing. And then once that comes up, you know, it'll only take a little while, maybe 10 minutes a day, just like 10, let's say 20 minutes a day, to go into these groups and, you know, post value, you know, help go in different groups, post value, because then you have a network of places where you can start getting people into your email list too. You know, little known secret. So what you do is you get people onto your free book. You say to them, okay, I want people's opinions on this free book. You know, can I know who's interested? Or I have a book coming up soon. I'm trying to build a team. I'd like to know who's interested in like reading my latest book. And because you've given prior investment and prior value, people will be like, oh, I'm actually interested in what this guy has got to say, because he's helped me out before. So do you understand this? These are just small ways to build up like an email list. But what I'm talking about, the long-term longevity thing, is a lot of people look at Kindle publishing as a quick way to make money. I'm not denying it can't be done. I've seen people do like 10k in 6 months, you know, by using Amazon ads and all different kind of things. You know, it's not difficult, you know, to do this stuff. But the thing is, the marketplace has changed a lot since Amazon first started. You know, they're clamping down on reviews, or they're clamping down on these scams, you know, because they want the value for the customer. Now, review swaps, boom, they've made them harder too. You know, so everything's getting harder if you're doing the stuff the black hat way. But if you want to build a long-term asset as your Kindle publishing business, what you want to do is you want to do it the white hat way, which is building a list, creating value, letting people know you're an authority. Because think about it, when I say the name Gary Vaynerchuk, Tim Ferriss, what do you think? They're well-known people, and they're people who you would say, yeah, they're respectable, they're trustworthy. That's exactly what you want as well. You want that kind of same thing. Because the one thing happens, if you lose your reputation, you're gone like that. You know, you won't be able to do anything in this group. So keep your reputation. Keep your reputation. I know this video has gone on long enough. So yeah, guys, do not look for the shortcuts, because shortcuts are for short-term ways. The only kind of shortcuts you should take is taking some kind of mentoring to basically shorten the learning curve. But look at everything that you do as a long-term asset, unless you're trying to make money in a short amount of time and get out. You know, because you can go on from Kindle publishing into something else. So let's say you're doing books on social media. And then from social media, you can start a social media course. And then you can start a social media software. And it'll be all related around your brand. You see how it can fucking expand? Alright, so, yeah. If you have any questions about anything that I've said in this video today, please comment below, and you know, I want to know your opinions. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you like this kind of style thing and you want to see more, just let me know or message me on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/freshbelief, and I'll message you there. I'm quite respondent. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, and I'll put more out. Alright, I'll catch you soon. Bye.